Alright guys, we're finna got the tank installed. I'll show you that in a minute. We're fixing to get ready to do right now is I'm gonna show you how to install this demco recon hitch with a recessed ball. As you can see on my bed right here, that's what the recess is. It goes down below the bed. Right back here I got a 5/16 ball, and that's what you gotta have, the gooseneck ball. And then you can see this part right here will slip down over that ball, and then the other part of the hitch will go down in here. So basically just get it and slide that over the ball, get it lined up, squared up. Then you got this little pin right here, and it'll go down, and it'll go through a little hole there, and then it'll drop, and then it'll secure to the gooseneck. You may have to loosen this top bolt up just enough to get that pin through. You don't want to loosen it too much because that bolt might come out. And then put that through, put your little pin through. Lock it in. You tighten that down. This right here takes a 15/16. It says on the video I watched, it says torque it down to 30 foot-pounds. I don't know about that. We're finna find out. Because I'm sorry, but I want this thing tight. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's 30 foot-pounds. Another one I thought I saw said 80. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. If any of you guys know, leave it in the comment, but right now I'm torquing this thing down tight because I do not want it to come off. Just a little bit more. Alright, what you do, there's another little piece in here, has these little teeth on it. You'll set it down over the nut. Sometimes you got to find the right spot because you also got to put this little bolt in to hold this to keep it from turning, backing off. So actually, we got to turn this just a little bit more to get the line up. Tad more. Well, alright, so right in the front, got this little nut right here, and it'll go down and it'll keep. Basically, you got that goes over the nut of that, and you got this little bolt that slips in there, and that'll keep that from turning. Put that in. And you'll tighten that down. That takes a 7/16. You ain't gotta get too carried away with it, but you don't want it backing out and losing that little, I guess it's like a little lock washer or something. Alright. Then we're gonna get the fifth wheel part put up here, and then I'll show you that, and we'll be back in just a minute. All right, guys, we're back. I took the base part off because I wanted to show y'all something. What I did whenever I was telling you that I was gonna do a little bit more securement as far as keeping it from twisting. What I did on each side, and whenever you put this thing on, you can tell it has towards the cab, that sticker. But I drilled a hole right there, and I done one on the other side, and then I drilled it through the bed. And to keep me from having to go underneath the bed if I ever had to take this thing off, I done it to where right here in these chain connector slots. So that way, I put it on, you'll see here in just a minute what I'm talking about. Slide the bolt down through there, and I can get up underneath there and tighten it. If I ever want to take it off, then I can do it all from right here at the top, instead of having to crawl underneath. But I'm gonna go ahead and hand the camera back to my buddy here, and then we'll get started putting it back in. Just drop it over that ball, get it lined up. Especially whenever you drill these holes, get them lined up. Put your pin back in. Y'all have to excuse all my sniffling and everything. It's daggum piling down south. I got bad allergies, just kicking my butt. Alright, I don't know what size bolt this is. It's some I had laying around. Just whatever size you feel comfortable with. Drill out the hole. Put your washer on it. On the top, washer on the bottom, lock washer, nut. And I'm hoping this works out. We're finna find out. Because you're not gonna be able to see it. Got that one on. And then you take your nut or your bolt, washer, stick it through. Tighten him down, and then I guess I should have figured out what size nut I had on here. I think it's gonna be about a 5/8. That's what that is. Guys, this may not have worked out as good as what I was. Well, maybe it will. It's got a lock washer. Make sure you're going the right way. I think it's going to be tight enough. And you come back and tighten this one down again. That jam nut on top. Like I said, I think it, one video I watched said call for 30 foot-pounds. That just didn't seem tight enough. I don't feel comfortable with that. So I'm going with 80. If I don't, honestly, when I first put this thing on here, whenever I went to go pick it up, I tightened the crap out of it, and it was a lot more than 80. So get your little lock washer, put it on. A little set screw. Like I said, the one on top right here is jam nut is a 15/16. The smaller one is a 7/16. All right, give me just a minute, and we'll be right back. Let me set this hitch up here. All right, guys, we're back. We got the hitch up, and I'm just going to, I mean, you can do this one person, but if you have two people, it'll definitely help, because this thing is not light. Just pick it up, and I don't know if you can see, but that little hole right there in the center, right in front of the, because it's sort of offset to the back. You just pick this up, just sit it in there. It has 3 different height settings, and I'm gonna see if I can't do this by myself. Right now it's in the lowest one, so you can see, we just take this right here, and there's a hole right here. See where my finger is? You just take that, and then you put it through there. But right now, like I said, it's in the lowest one. I'm gonna put it in the center one. All right, let me see if I can do this here. I think there's it. Sort of work his way through. Take this pin, put it on the other side so that way it won't turn. Just lock it in, and that's that on that part. All right, we come around here to the back. All right, guys, I don't know if you can see. Right now, as you can see, It has a lot of slack in it. You got these jam nuts. My dog's over there barking. So tighten them down, and I can find it. This one right here, you got this bolt, tightens it down, and then you got that jam nut. The bolt, since it's square, you need a 12-point 3/4 inch. And I think they said tighten it down to 100 foot-pounds torque. Let's start with the bottom one. I may have to add me an extension on here, guys. Get some body weight into it. There's that one. Alright, then the jam nut right here on the back. Actually, hold on, let me loosen that up. I think that may have. That may have gotten away my torque. Let me double check. Alright, you got that done. Now the jam nut is a 15/16. I don't think there's no requirement of how much that's torqued. Just make sure it's nice and snug. Keep that bolt from backing out. We still at 100 foot-pounds, so. And that's pretty much it. So. Alright guys, so the handle part right here, you can take this bolt and everything out. I think it's a 9/16, and you can turn it in any direction. You have it facing down, up, back, forward, whatever. It was facing down whenever I got it, and I turned it facing this. And basically what you do is, I'm gonna hand the camera back to him. Come over here on this side. Basically, you just take it and let me get over here and lock back. The jaws are locked. So right now it's in the jaws are in the outer position. So if you want to lock it, be careful you're doing this. Don't get your hands caught. Right now it's closed. So what you do, after you get hooked up, take your pin in. Always take your pin and hook it back in there, because you don't want that thing accidentally coming loose. This pin's going to keep it from this thing popping out. Lock it back. And as you can see, the jaws are locked. It has the wraparound jaws right here. Then it has another shank that goes across right here for extra securement. So, and then of course, that's your normal wiggle room right there. And then, yeah, I try to get back with y'all and show you the grease points on this thing, because I haven't found them yet. But I'll get back with y'all later. And alright guys, I hope that helps somebody out installing that hitch. Like I said, the reason I put those bolts in there on the side is I read one review of somebody talking about how it shifted, it turned, and they may not have had it torqued down right. I don't know, but just for extra securement, I put those bolts in there, so that's definitely going to keep it from turning. I know they're not that great of bolts, but they're grade 8 bolts, but I know they're not that big. But if that pin was to ever come loose or something from the ball, I doubt very seriously them bolts are going to hold a big old fifth wheel on. But maybe it would, I would feel it before it actually come flying off. I hope so, but hopefully I never have that problem. But anyway, like I said, it's pretty simple install. And then if you ever need to use your gooseneck, it's just the reverse process of putting it in. And like I said, all this can be done with one person. If you had two to help you lift some of this stuff up, it'd definitely be better, but it can be done with one person. So if you have any questions, just leave it in the comment. Like I said, I got this one used. It was manufactured, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was manufactured in October of 2021. And the guy only used it once. As you can tell looking at it, I mean, it looks brand new. It ain't got no wear on the plate or anything. He said he only used it once. And normally these things are, you can sometimes find them new for around $800. Most of the time they're around $1,000 or maybe $1,100, depending on where you get it. I found this one right here on Facebook Marketplace, and again, I live in Mississippi, so just search around in different areas that you may be driving through. And because I got this one in Louisville, Kentucky, and I stopped by the guy's house and picked it up on my way to Indiana, and paid $500 for it. So I think I got a great deal. So just again, that goes back to getting started on the budget. I mean, why go out here and pay $1,100 for something whenever you can get lucky like I did and find one that was only used once and pay half the cost? So just shop around and just things like that, especially if you're on a budget. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Actually, I'm going to show you my fuel tank real quick. Let me get down here. Hopefully I won't fall. I'm sure y'all get a good laugh if I did, wouldn't you? Anyway, turn y'all back around. But I got the fuel tank back on. This is the one that I had on there before. Like I said, it had a leak. I got that fixed. And like I said, just bolted the brackets to the bed. I mean, this thing is not moving. I'm shaking the whole truck right now. And it's got the drain plug on the bottom, so I ran the hose up through here. I also got, just in case this line right here was to break, let me see if I can get up here and show y'all. I also got another shut-off valve right there. So that way, if anything happened between that line and that other shut-off valve, then I can get up here and close it at the tank. So it's just extra protection. So basically, I got two shut-off valves. That one stays open all the time unless I have a problem. And then what I done, some people, they just take the hose and run it through the bed, which is what I did before. And I had them little rubber grommets to keep it from chafing and stuff on the line. But what I did this time, I just took a 90-degree elbow and I put it through the bed. And then I got the bar piece on underneath and I got the hose ran into it, and then going into my install kit. And then so whenever I get ready to turn my valve on, I just come over here, cut it on. Simple as that. Get done, cut it back off. Anyway, guys, I hope all this stuff helped y'all out. Maybe y'all learned something from it, and you decide to do something like this. But we're gonna go ahead and get off here, and then hopefully tomorrow may try to pick a load. I don't know yet. So I wanted to make sure I got this stuff right here done before I committed myself to a load. So like I said, I'm going to try to do I'll do a fifth wheel this run and test that out, and I'll let y'all know how that goes. And then, like I said, stay tuned, because I plan on in a couple months give y'all like a 2 or 3 month review, and then on down the road give you like a year review and just let you know how it's holding up. So far, everything I've seen on these demcos, everybody seems to like them. I haven't really the only negative comment I had was the one talking about the guy where the base right here was twisting, and so I put those bolts in there just in case that happened. Anyway, we're gonna get off here. If y'all don't mind, like, share, subscribe, comment, and we'll talk to y'all in the next one. Y'all take care. Be safe out there. Semper Fi.